What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today what I got for you guys is another Modern Warfare video. Today we're gonna be discussing some quick and easy tips and tricks that can improve your performance a lot. A little disclaimer, yes, I am playing with bots because in custom match you already have everything unlocked, and also for your viewing pleasure, because believe me, I am trash at this game. But as I said, I have some tips and tricks and they really helped me out, so I'm gonna share them here with you. So tip number 1 is Dead Silence. You unlock it on level 10. Pretty explanatory. It was a perk, now it's like a specialist like BO3. I recommend for field upgrades, always rock Dead Silence. A lot of explosion, a lot of environmental sounds, plus your footsteps can get a little annoying when you're listening to enemy footsteps. So as shown on the video, you literally cut every single sound that your body makes. I know that sounds a little weird, but yeah. Me personally, I have always rocked Dead Silence in every single Call of Duty because I'm a sound horror. I like to listen to sounds. Tip number 2, Stim Shot. If you played Black Ops 4, you know what I'm talking about. This shit is the shit.
Personal radar drone standing by.
It also has a little code if you want to scan it. I don't know what it does. So as you saw in the video, you literally can heal yourself whenever you can, just like Black Ops 4. And since in this game, you literally die from 2 bullets, having the Stim Shot is a pretty incredible thing to have. Just to heal when you want, that's a plus for me. So tip number 3 is to always rock the perk Recon, because that allows you to see the enemy's name from a longer distance, and since this game has a lot of shadows and a lot of corners, it helps you a lot to see the name from a distance. You can also use sleight of hand, which allows you to reload faster when you're getting shot from or under pressure, which helps a lot. Tip number 4 is choose wisely. This is probably one of the most important tips that I could give to you. In this game, in this system, the created class is a little different. There's a lot of muscles, a lot of foregrips, quick draws, extended max, and they all have their pros and their cons. So you may want to use a foregrip, but the cons of using those foregrips is that the movement decreases, or the movement speed decreases. The aiming down the sight decreases. So you gotta be really careful about what you want to choose. As you can see in screen right here, the Merc foregrip has the recoil combat, hip fire accuracy, but on cons it has aim, walking movement speed, and aim down sight speed. So you have to be really careful about what you choose. So you gotta think, what do you want to sacrifice? If you want more bullets, but maybe having more bullets makes you walk slower, or if you want to aim down the sight faster, that makes you way slower, or the sway of the gun makes it less or faster. You gotta be really careful about what you choose. Now tip number 5 is up to personal preference. I'm just gonna put here on the screen my settings, and if you want to copy them you can. If you want to tweak them in your playstyle you can, but I feel like these settings are the ones that work the best for me. So as I said, tip number 5 are the settings. On this 2 right here, the button layout and the stick layout, you can put whichever you want, up to personal preference. I like my sensitivity to be a little high. I recommend between a 6 and an 8, not less and not more. Disable the controller vibration. You don't need that. That just throws you off and so freaking annoying. I don't like it. Aim assist, leave it on standard. That's the way the game is meant to be played. Don't tweak that, don't change that. Turn off subtitles. You don't need that in multiplayer. That's another thing on your screen and that may throw you off. Turn off world motion blur. Turn off weapon motion blur. Those look pretty, just throws you off. On the audio mix, I am right now using the dynamic home theater. You can use the home theater. The difference between both is that in home theater is a lot louder, and the explosions, the breaking doors, guns, changing guns, that's a lot louder. But the dynamic home theater is pretty much standard. It's a standard mix. I also have some bonus tips for you. The first one may be a little obvious, but it's to play the game. Remember, practice makes perfect. You're not gonna be good if you don't play. The other one is to take the time to learn the maps, the spawns, the choke points. Another tip, which probably is a no-brainer, is to use the personal UAV and the UAV. You may have the compass, which tells you where the enemies are firing, but if you're like me, I prefer the map. And since the personal UAV is only 3 kill streaks away and the UAV is only 5, obviously it lets you know where the enemies are. But yeah, that's all that I have. If you found this video helpful and you want to see more videos like this, drop a like, turn on the bell, and of course hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace.